Hey, what's going on, everybody? Terry Lofton here. Just wanted to, share a few things on my mind. I always like to bring value. And, I get those questions, Terry, what are you doing? And how did you get started online and be successful of marketing online? And I just tell everybody it's a journey, but how can you do it so quickly? Well, what you have to do is look at a proven system, right? If you don't have a lot of capital, all right, one of the best way to do it quickly is go through a proven system. Okay, when you look at that, we're talking about like home-based business, networking. Those are really proven systems. You ain't got to worry about overhead, and you can really turn a profit quickly in a short amount of time by using a proven system. Now, one of the things here when you're looking at different businesses, you got to find something that resonate with you, right? Something that you believe in, have a cause. Can't just be about money, right? You got to see some type of success, and I'm out here right now having the privilege to share this with you. I'm at the pool side and you hear the water running, and it's exciting that by being in this industry, it allows you to be free and do anything when you want to do it. And that's one of the benefits of networking, is because you're not by yourself. So when you're thinking about doing an online business, if you don't have some help or some experience in that field of what you're looking to do, you got to go find somebody to help with that. And when it comes to traditional business, it's a doggy dog world, right? When you're talking about in networking, it's very inexpensive and quickly to get started. And you have people, mosquitoes, buzz, something. You have people who have invested interest in you succeed, right? So when you think about that, those are some of the things key to being successful quickly online. Now, how do you do that, right? Well, you have to, do your own due diligence. You want to research. You want to make sure, once again, that you feel comfortable and excited about, not only excited, but really with your own spirit and the feeling that you like where you at, right? You like the company, you like the people, and you like the leadership. Okay, so that's very key as far as being successful quickly online. All right, now when it comes to expressing yourself, see here, when you start a business, traditional business, you need capital, right? Well, here, when we're talking about from a home-based business, your capital is people. Okay, so when you look at that, every capital is another influx of cash flow into your business. So it's like the same process if you was going to the bank. Okay, they want to look at your collateral. Well, here, your collateral is your sweat equity that you're willing to self-improve to get better, and you have to collapse time frames. Okay, so when you do that in this industry, there's a success rate as far as putting in the sweat equity. Okay, you have a proven system, right? It's okay if they don't be involved. So I always present it in the sense that this might be for you, might not. Hey, I just want you to see it and take a look at it. If it makes sense to you, great. If it don't make sense to you, great. When newbies get started in this, or we get started, in this industry, you go through your traditional ways of getting started, but to do it quickly, you have to talk to a numbers of people. Now, how do you can do that? Well, we got technology today. You got social media. You got YouTube. You're watching me right now on this video. Put yourself in a position where you're talking to masses, right? See, one thing that we have here with our group, what we're doing with our individuals who decided to partner with us, is to show them how to take social media and get massive advertisement with it, where you get massive eyes in front of your information. And the quicker you could do that, the quicker you could get success. Is that now I need to have a proven system. Two, if I don't have a lot of capital, can't set up my own Amazon store. So what's the next best thing? Home-based business, because it takes minimum capital to get started. Okay. The other process to that is that now you have a proven system, that you have individuals that already went through the pitfalls, that then fell out and had their mistakes. So now you don't have those same mistakes if you're coachable and if you listen to what they tell you to do and take action. Don't second guess it. Just do it. What helped me be successful in this industry, I kind of like did it because I didn't think it worked. I know that sounds funny, but I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go do this quickly as possible so I could come back to tell you it didn't work. But you know what I found out when I did that? It worked. Okay? So when I kept doing that, I kept going after it, and then something didn't work, and I'm like, oh, that's it. And I come back and say, you know what? This didn't work. Now what? And they'll be like, well, Terry, try this then. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go try that, because I'm making sure if it don't work, I'm coming to tell them, right? I'm like, can't wait to get back. And then that situation will come up and it worked again. And I'm like, man, it worked. So now every time I ran through those first two situations, I knew just what to do, right? And then the third situation came, which I wasn't familiar with, messed me up, fell on my face, right? Got rejected, right? It hurt bad. I'm like, oh, that hurts, right? Then I went back to my business partner and I was like, look, this is what happened again. I did A, got that B, but then they threw C at me. Well, Terry, next time that happened, do this. I said, okay. Went back at it again, right? Still talking, because what kept me going? My dreams, my desire. I love what I was doing. I resonated with the company, was in a proven system, had people above me who had success, and I just followed their lead. And in the thing here, I just took action quick. I think one of the major mistakes that individual makes when they talk about any type of business, they're into trying to sell somebody. They're trying to convince. I just present, and if it makes sense, great. If it don't, great. Help me in this industry, because I never took it personal. I took it personal a little bit at first, my closest friends, but guess what? They ain't gonna listen to you anyway. Their fears is keeping them from doing or trying anything. So they share stuff with us so their fears will become our fears. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to let you know right now, you can do anything if you put your mind to it, right? And so you believe it, so you can. So here in this business, you can do this. Nobody's born with this information. Nobody's born with these skills. The only difference is they decided not to quit, and whatever it took for them to reach their goals and objectives, because in this industry, you have people helping you make money, where in your traditional business, people are trying to figure ways of what you're doing so they could take money from you. This is an unbelievable industry that can overnight change your life. I mean, within 90 days, because guess what? There's 4.6 billion people online now, and you have an opportunity, if you decide to, take advantage of that. And with technology, where today you can leverage so much, you have all these platforms that you can take advantage of, but you still got to believe. You still got to go through it. See, you're not fighting against the next person out here or this person over here. You're fighting with in here. So fam, I'm here to tell you, Terry Lofton, take action. That's all I can tell you. Take action. I'm looking to bring value. I want to help families win, right? I want to help people get in this industry, because guess what? I want to help people to become free. We need to be free to start living our lives instead of keep working our lives. Okay? I'm looking for individuals who's looking for me. Okay? See, one thing I understand, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, right? Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. Once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. So if it resonates, just like stuff resonate with me, just certain people I resonate with and certain people I don't, right? Just like you watching this video. I might be resonating with you. I might not. That's okay. And I'm okay with that. You got to begin, all right, with the end in mind, right? If you want to make that online profit in 10 days, you got to say it and believe it and speak it. Okay, it's like bringing that spiritual to reality, right? Anything that you done successful, you just did it over and over and over. Okay, what I'm sharing with you now is nothing different than you probably didn't heard before. I'm just bringing it a different way, and it's the time you were supposed to see it. Because if you're watching this video, there's a reason that you're watching this video compared to some other videos. I know that now is your time, right? You're watching this. It's a reason you're here. Now, just take that next step. Because one thing I understand by the higher power is when we move, he moves. Just like that. I know that sounds funny, but it's just like you take a step, right? Okay? So, you got to take a step, then I'm going to take a step, and you take another step, then I'm going to take another step, and then before you know it, we be stepping in unison, right? We be stepping in unison so powerful, okay, that no one can stop us because now we're unified. And that's what this is all about. That's why I love what we do here, because we're a unified family, that we come together and work as a unit so no one gets left behind. Take action. Click on that button below or above, subscribe, because I'm gonna bring value. This is Terry Lofton, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Take care. Click. You shouldn't still be watching me.